Many beginners find JSON intimidating because it's everywhere in web data, but doesn't come naturally in terms of Python data handling. In this tutorial, we will demystify JSON by going hands-on, breaking down code line by line to show you how to load, read, and manipulate JSON data in Python. By the end, you will have a solid foundation for handling JSON data in your own projects without any stress. Let's get started. JSON, JavaScript Object Notation, is a go-to format for storing and exchanging data online. Python has excellent support for JSON, making it straightforward to parse, write, and manipulate. Today, we will use Jupyter Notebook as our workspace, but feel free to follow along in any IDE like VS Code if you prefer. Each code block will be carefully explained line by line, and I will highlight common issues beginners face so you can avoid them. Before we even touch Python code, it's essential to understand what JSON looks like and why it's structured this way. JSON is essentially a collection of key value pairs like a Python dictionary, and it supports structures like objects, dictionaries, arrays, lists. Here is a basic example JSON object we'll work with throughout this tutorial. In this example, name, age, languages, and location are keys with different types of values: strings, integers, lists, and nested objects. Let's load JSON data directly into Python. This is where the JSON library comes in handy. Import JSON. Here, we're importing Python's built-in JSON library to work with JSON data. JSON_data equals. Here, we're defining our JSON data as a multi-line string using triple quotes. Why this? JSON.loads function parses the JSON string and converts it into a Python dictionary, which we store in data. This allows us to work with JSON data as if it's a dictionary in Python. Beginners often confuse JSON.loads function and JSON.load function. Remember, JSON.loads function works with strings, while JSON.load works with files. Let's access individual items from the JSON dictionary we just loaded. Here, we are accessing the name and the age values directly from the JSON data. While here, to access nested objects, we can simply chain the keys, starting with a double quote. For lists, use indices to access individual items. For example, quote English here. Beginners sometimes struggle with nested JSON. Always navigate from the top level down by accessing each level using square brackets. Loading JSON data from files is slightly different, but is common when working on real projects. Here we open the file in read mode, while here we use JSON.load function without the S to load JSON data directly from the file. Ensure the JSON file exists in the same directory, or specify the correct path, or Python will throw a file not found error. Let's say we want to add new data or update existing values. JSON data in Python is mutable, which means we can easily update it. This updates the age value from 30 to 31. Why this? Adds Spanish to the list of languages. Here we add a new key value pair, profession, engineer, to the dictionary. Let's save our modified data back to a file. This is helpful for storing results after data processing. This opens a new file or overwrites if it exists in the write mode. While this writes the data dictionary as JSON to the updated_data.json file. The indent equals 4 argument. Pretty prints the JSON with an indentation level of 4 spaces for readability. JSON parsing can sometimes fail due to incorrect formatting. Let's catch common errors to make our code more robust. Here we wrap JSON.load in a try except block to catch errors. While the JSON.json decode error, this error is raised for JSON formatting issues. Here the missing will trigger this error and will print an informative message to the user. And that's a wrap on JSON data. If you find this tutorial helpful, click on the subscribe button and hit the like button so you don't miss future tutorials. We'll cover advanced JSON handling techniques, including working with complex nested JSON data and transforming JSON data from various applications. So see you in the next video.